Hi, everyone. Welcome. This is Body Illusion. I was reading the chat. I wasn't smiling until I sat down and started reading the chat. You guys just tickle me. Thank you, BJ. Thank you, BJ. Hang on. Something's going on in the other room, and I can hear it. Yes. Yes, I left my chair. What are we doing, Beans? Why did I leave my chair, huh? Beans wants to know why I left my chair. I'm sorry, guys. I have left the building. Anyway, I'm back. Hi, Seventh. Hi, Misha. Yeah, I wish Ben was here. Yeah. Did anybody see that video that I put out today of Beans? Yeah. Yeah. He had been charming lately. So uh Stephanie, hello. Echo, hello. BJ, hello. Darcy, hello. Hi, everybody. I was reading that. Who is Ned? And you're right. Ben can tell it the best. I'm just going to give you the Reader's Digest version, BJ, because it gets confusing. She has more nicknames. But hi, BJ. Hi, honey. She has more nicknames because there was a beautiful woman that was on YouTube at one time. And she was out there for a little while. And then she decided to self-care. So she went off YouTube. I'm sure she's still out there and doing things. But her name is Tara Smiling. And she was a beautiful person. And every time Misha would go in, awakened by the looking glass reflection, she would always read her name as Awake Ned. Awake Ned. Hi, Awake Ned. And that's the way she always read it. So her name became Ned. It's just, that's the way it happened. And this person is not on YouTube anymore, but the name Ned just stuck. And Misha just grabbed it up and said, okay, I'll take it. And she ran with it. Oh, hi, Aria. Hi, honey. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that, and Ben, even has the little clip of Tara saying that. He asked for permission and she said, sure. And it's this little clip of her saying, hi, Awake Ned. Hi, Awake Ned. So that's how it happened. That's it. Ben will tell it better. If you ask Ben one day, he'll tell it for you. He's pretty good at that story. He's a good storyteller anyway. So anyway, yeah, that's how Ned was spawned. Yes. And I love Tara. I was with her every time she'd go on. Every Monday, I think it was, she was on. So anyway, that's my Reader's Digest version, but it gives you the gist. But anyway, so I was reading the chat, just giggling. Yeah. So what have you done? And Carson, hi, honey. I'm glad you're here. What have you done today for you? For you. That's all I can ask. What have you done for you today? I know Awake Ned. Misha is trying to get some projects done. So that's fulfilling for her. Seventh writes songs, and that's fulfilling for him. Echo, what is fulfilling for her is her family. And she's doing that. So, everybody has their own things that they're doing right at this very second. besides looking, staring at me, that's fulfilling to them, that makes them feel good about them. And that's what's important. Just wanted to let you all know. Um, oh, really? Aaron Carson. Let's see. Let's see if it's working. Look at that! Look at that! I bet you I haven't even glitched yet either, huh? Okay. All right. You started it now. You started it now. Now we're all going to be curious about it. So, what have you done? Anybody? Uh, like Stephanie says, she's walking right now. So that's very cool. That's very cool. Yeah. Of course, you need to tell us what you did. See, she put it out there. She put it out there. Like I said, Stephanie, she said she's walking while she's doing this. And that's, that's one of the things, activity like exercises. If you can get out there and walk, that's a wonderful thing. I mean, just smelling the air, and especially, evening times, so in the fall, right before it gets too cold, get out there and enjoy the smells and the views. And you're cooking. You're always cooking. You're always cooking something wonderful. Seventh is a cook. Seventh is a cook. I'm glad you can do it, sweetie. I'm glad you can do it, because he's been down. Yeah. Yeah, we do. We call awakened awake. We call her Ned, and it's just the last part of her name, her first part of her name. So that was incredible. Good job. Oh, okay. Oh, did you like the beans video? Yeah, he says thank you. He's right here. He says thank you. He says thank you. Now can I have another? Please, sir, may I have some more? uh, oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. But you're still doing it. You're still doing it though, Seven. I mean, even though it may be painful or something like that for you, whatever your situation is, you're still doing it. You're still, trying to move forward and trying to take care of yourself with something nutritious, instead of going in the kitchen and grabbing a donut because it's already there and it's already cooked. What's connecting with friends? There you go. There you go. That's always a wonderful thing. That's the reason I'm here. My day was ugly. And I knew if I could push this button, I'll be okay. And I didn't even wait to push the button. I started reading the chat while I was sitting here. Beans and I were getting ready, and I'm reading the chat and just giggling, just giggling. I love it. Take care of yourself. Yes, yes, yes. And seventh, I'm sorry, or whoever wants them, I'm going to throw those out there. A few threes. We need some threes thrown out. Yeah, we need them real bad. And I'm sure there's quite a few people that aren't talking, that aren't bringing it out, that need it as well. Some people can speak about it, some people can't. And yeah, but whoever wants it, whoever will accept it, it's there for them. Okay. All right. But as seventh is not feeling well, he's not feeling well, but he's still getting up and trying to keep his body, his nutrients up so he can heal. So that I think that's wonderful. I'm very proud of him. For Seventh, I'm very proud of you, honey. Yeah, some people need to yell about it. Some people need to yell about it. They just do. Everybody is different. Everybody is different. Everybody finds their piece. There's a big group on YouTube that they just do hours and hours of streams of diamond painting and just chit chat. And to them, it works. Oh, the threes was my first ripple. Okay. I didn't know that. We made a ripple for you. Yes, you did. um, can you hear him? What did you say? What did you say? Did you have something to put into this conversation here? Am I able to talk too long without you a toy? Okay. Yes. See? Told you. Told you. Echo has grabbed that up and ran with it. Yes. See? Nothing but ripple. Where did it go? Where'd it go? Yes. Nothing but ripples. You know? And I've said this before. Excuse me. Don't tell my dentist. Is Tiff here? Hi, Tiff. So, but I've said that before. That's another reason why I call this the ditzy puddle, because hello. But I'm not making big ripples. It's just a little puddle. So I'm just making little tiny ripples. And he'll have fun with this. There you go. There you go. Yes, and better together. And I got that from B. I don't know where that came from. But B was really, and I grabbed it and ran with it. Oh, I'm going to leave you again. Okay. Da 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 da. Oh, what is it? Snagglepuss? Exit. Stage left. I bought these. Ooh, let me see. Did you notice? I click on something and it works. Isn't this nice? Miss, aren't you happy? So I bought this. Yeah, it's relaxing. It's relaxing to a lot of people. It drives me nuts. I have no patience for it at all. But it works for some people. And that's what it is. It's Snagglepuss. Yeah, of course. Of course. I'll show my age. I'm proud. I earned every one of these wrinkles. So anyway, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. I don't know if you can see them very well, but anyway. So they're decals, but they're like I'm going to say plastic, but that's not really what it is. Are you on your Chromebook? I don't have a Chromebook. I'm not fancy like that. Remember me and Bridge? Steven sent me a song about Bridge, and I really got to do a video to it. Okay, you're gonna have one for your car. They're I'm gonna call them plastic, but they're vinyl. That's the weather. They're vinyl. So I'm gonna retire this one. I have another one, and I'm gonna stick them on there. So yeah, anybody who wants one, get in touch with me. I'll send it to you. I'll just send it. Yeah. Big ripples, come here. Yeah. Yeah, but without the big ripples, a lot of us wouldn't have found each other. So there you go. I mean, some people do things and some people, but without them doing what they did, we wouldn't be here, right? Me. Okay, sure, honey. Get in touch with me. My email is there on my description. I think it's smbodyillusionworld at Gmail. I think it's what it is. I think. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. So, yeah, just let me know. Just get in touch with me. I may throw something else in there. It's Christmas time. If I find some junk laying around the house, I'll throw it in there. No, I wouldn't do that to you. Yeah, just let me know. Just let me know. It's cool. We were supposed to be talking about what? Me and my notes. It has a place here for notes. I'm doing well to drive and not glitch. The smallest tones make the big. Aw, that's very sweet. That's very sweet. That sounds like a lyric to a song. Hint, hint, hint. Thank you. Thank you. That's it. Is that it? Okay. You go. You go. We're here. We're here. We're here. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely lyrics. Oh. His mind just works that way. I'm glad he found a venue that appreciates it. I was just thinking that. Yeah. Yeah. See? Have you noticed? I'm even clicking and it's going on. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Yeah. I'm just tickled to no end. Stop it. What are you trying to say, honey? What are you trying to say? But that's the way I do it. I do it. Stones and waves. Yeah. You can always go in to Google or something. I mean, there's words. You just ask it and go from there. But anyway, exercising is a good way for helping yourself. And like I said, Stephanie says, okay, yeah. Stephanie says she's walking right now. You notice the scarf I have on? This is it. I bought it. I put it on for Izzy. This is her color. This is her color. She did my opening. Somebody mentioned they like the Kit Kats. Yeah, that's Izzy made my opening. Izzy Pop. So there we go again. Let's go back. Listening to music. Seventh writes beautiful music. Seventh, if you want to drop your link, everybody's more than welcome to drop their link. Okay. I think it's hashtag BODY, all lowercase. Put it in there, drop your link. Drop your link. Let's get talking to each other. So, but listening to music, seventh writes beautiful music. Maybe seventh isn't listening to music, it's writing music. DJ Nico, he writes beautiful music. Who else is very prolific at it? From a poet, Brian Lucas. He's another one. There you go, honey. There you go. Did it work? Did it work? It's not working. Oh, you got DJ Nico wrote a book, folks, and it is available on Amazon. It is available on Amazon. Echo asked him about it, and it's only in Dutch. And so he's right here. So it's only in Dutch. And so she says, well, how am I supposed to know? And he says, well, Body Illusion can read it to you. And I'm like, good gravy. I can barely read English. Go on, honey. Thank you. Yeah, that thing's gone. It's tore up. It's in the floor all over the place. Okay. Okay, so we need to drop some links. Is it not dropping links? Yeah, so DJ Nico, let me look. Let me look before I go any further. Because I saw a couple people. I saw a couple people trying to drop their link. Okay. Aria's dropping them. Okay. 7th, it didn't drop your link. Is it not working? Oh, yeah, it worked. Okay. Okay. We'll fire Nyabot. Izzy's been wanting me to do it anyway. And there's BJ's. So, yeah. He's another one that does cute little clips and things like that. And then he does silent movies, which works for him. So, because he's hearing impaired. So, it's, yeah. So, silent movies, he puts those on. And those are pretty cool. Nice little chit chat in there. It worked the second time. Okay, good. I'll slap him around a little bit. Hi, Peyton. Hi. Welcome. Yeah. So, getting enough sleep. I don't know. When I'm stressed, I can sleep my life away. I can sleep 18, 20 hours. But I know there's people out there that's not getting enough sleep. Yes, I'm looking at you. There's people out there that's not getting enough sleep. And that's essential. Yeah, what is sleep, Aria? Poor Aria. she it's a foreign word to her. Yeah, BJ too. Yeah. But me, I can sleep. I can sleep forever. And especially if life gets too stressful, my body just shuts down and I just sleep. It's funny. It's funny because it's like my body says, okay, I'll just sleep it away. And when I wake up, it'll be gone. It doesn't work that way. But you can't sleep. Oh, I'm sorry. Seems like somebody somewhere would be able to help you with that, even if it's just putting on water sounds or stuff like that. Ocean sounds when you're trying to sleep. I don't know. Ocean sounds when I'm trying to sleep always makes me want to go potty. So I don't sleep. But another way of boosting your mood and doing something for yourself, because that's what you want to do. You want to just feel good. Don't we all just want to feel good? Just even if it's just for a little while. Spending quality time with others. Okay. And here we are. Spending quality time, right? With the people that matter to us. And I think that's wonderful. 7th is another one. He doesn't sleep very much. Yeah. Yeah. And I wake up all the time. I'm at a point where I wake up all the time. Maybe that's the reason I sleep so much, because I wake up every couple hours. And then I check all the doors and windows, and then I can lay back down. And then I'm up for about an hour, and then I'll sleep for a couple more hours. But I can do that forever. Oh, if you're lucky. So, act of kindness towards others. Now, I really don't have to bring that up. The people I see in this chat and the people that my chosen family are very good at that. Very good at that. I mean, every single person I'm reading right now would throw out a helpful hand if somebody needed it. An ear, uh, a three, whatever it may be. Everybody here would. So I don't know if we really. Oh, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try the weather. We'll see if it works. I disconnected something. I shut something down. San Diego. Why San Diego? Are you planning on going there? So let's see, where am I? Squirrel again. Um, and sharing their thoughts and feelings. Okay, that's it. Sharing their thoughts and feelings. It does matter. Thank you, Aria. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, sharing their thoughts and feelings. I had somebody come to me, like I said, it was an ugly day. I think it was the end of the week, right? So, hi, Ray. So, thinking as it was the end of the week, but it was just a really raunchy day. And a friend of mine brought to me her excitement about herself. I know she's there. She's a lurker. So I know you're there. I want to talk about you. She's been working very hard at moving forward in her life. And today she did a huge milestone. And I've been watching her go through these changes. And it's taken a year to go through these small steps to get, this goal to get to this big step. And today she did the big step. And it brightened my day. It brightened my day. Now, if you're a true friend, which we all are, we'll be happy for them. Not like, how come you get this and I didn't, if that makes any sense. But I was so happy for her. I felt the joy, and it felt good to me that she was happy. So share your accomplishments. Share, take it on. Take it all on. The good, the bad, the ugly. That's what friends do. That's what friends do. Focus on personal accomplishments. Back to what I just said. She focused on personal accomplishments, and she kept taking those little steps every day. Take a little step until she got to that goal, which was wonderful. Having see, and a lot of people don't take focus in their personal accomplishments. Some people just don't. Me, and I'll probably get dinged for it, but you know how I care. I have this. I watch this when I feel good about what I just did. And I've sent it to a bunch of you, but I dig it. So we're going to watch it real quick. And I don't know where it's going to come up. Don't care. But we're going to watch it. But I'll watch this when I feel good, and I'll send it to somebody if I'm sending a positive.
It's a personal trial.
Yes, I do that all the time. I send that. I send that. Working on 2K. Okay. Well, good for you, honey. You'll get there. You'll get there. Oh, okay. From 1,500? Yeah, drop your channel, honey. Drop your channel. Did anybody like that? And I really do. Once I saw that when it was played way back when, I've got to, and so I hunted it down and I found it. And I'll probably get a ding for it. But it's really how you have to feel about it. You have to feel good about yourself and how it is, how strong you feel. And it does. It gives you the strength to go to the next day, if nothing else, and stick your foot out there again. Oh, okay. He's sitting up Suno and all kinds of stuff. Good for you. Throw it up there, honey. Throw it up there. Blessed to crochet. There you go. There she is. And she just did a body. So I bet you that's it as well. Okay, one step at a time. That's exactly it, honey. That's exactly it. And it is just trying to make today just a little better than yesterday. I know I repeat myself, but I'm going to. And that's all you could do. Just little tiny steps and feel good about them. Feel good about them. There's no reason to uh, to think, oh, I only did. No, you did. You did. You know, that was there yesterday. That list was there yesterday. It's there today. It'll be there tomorrow. You took a little, like a sculpture. You just took a little bit of it, and you'll have this beautiful sculpture. You'll have, you know, David in a minute. Just give it time. Give it time. Um, let's see. Have a sense of purpose. Okay. Maybe I need that. Everybody says you need topics, so I'm trying. It's a sense of purpose. Oh, back to the good old days. Somebody brought it to my attention. What did Echo say? Something? Celebrating each and every step. Yes. Yes. It's very important. You have to. You have to. Even if nobody else does, stick your chest out there and be proud of yourself. Because sometimes you don't get the response from people when you share those things. So what? Puff your chest out and be proud. Be proud. No, not a Suno. No, not the Suno. Aria brought this to me. Since Aria wants to throw this out there, Aria brought this to me. It's National Baloney Day. Okay? So enjoy your baloney, folks. I'm going to leave that one alone. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So, let's see. Exercise. We talked about exercise in the moderation, like Echo. Like Stephanie is walking right now, but Echo puts out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Sometimes Saturday, but mostly Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. That's when she tries to do it. Phony, yeah. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. She puts out in the mornings, and she calls it easy exercise. And it's basically exercising with and around a chair. So it's not jumping jacks and, it's not, it's comfortable and it really does help. It really does help. Did you want me to sing? My baloney has a first name. It's Oscar. My baloney has a second name. It's Mayer. Oh, I love to eat it every day. And if you ask me why, I'll say, 'cause Oscar Mayer has a way of BOLOGNA. Okay, now we squirreled that direction. Ooh, okay. This is not sponsored by them. No, I don't care for bologna. It's got an interesting texture. No, it's not. She says great singing. No, it's not. But thank you. Thank you for trying. Thank you for trying. Sleep. 7 to 8 hours a night. Now I can pick a few of you that I know don't get 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. The Simple Man. Do you know that? Oh, I don't take requests. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What is this simple man. I'm getting Neil Young, but that's not who does that. Who does that? Oh, Billy Joel, I think does the simple man, doesn't he? 7 to 8 hours of sleep. We're back to this. Thank goodness I have notes, or I'd never know where I was going. No, no. I've never had pickled bologna. No. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Billy Joel does Innocent Man. That's right. I even saw Skinner in concert, but that's another squirrel direction. Yeah. During the time I was doing a lot of concerts. Yeah, I saw them. Anyway, I'm gonna stay there. Yeah. Aren't we all, honey? And just getting older. We're all old and we're just getting I know. I have this, and then I have it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Does it matter to you? If I'm squirrely? It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. It doesn't bother me at all. You know what? I didn't turn this on. Can anybody even see this? I mean, I watch it on my TV. I watch it on my phone. I watch it on all this stuff. I can't read that junk. Can anybody read that junk? Or is it just kind of there? Let me know, if it's even worth it having it up there. Hobbies. Engaging in activities you enjoy, such as listening to music, watching a movie, reading a book, or gaming. Well, I'm getting better. I can listen to music now. Some songs I have to click off, but I can listen to music now. At one time, I couldn't even certain phone rings, tones would set me off. So I'm getting better at that. Making music count? Oh, of course it does. Of course it does. Yes. And it's back to that. You're sharing your joy or your experience or your feeling, your emotion with everyone. So it's really a wonderful thing because you're sharing it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's her joy. Along with, I'm sure, the family, but we're video counts. I don't know what that is. Making video. Oh, YouTube videos count. Yeah, it does count because that's still part of you're sharing yourself with the world and you're bringing enjoyment to the world. So I think it's wonderful because and you have to admit, BJ, you threw it out there, so I'm gonna throw it back at you. You have to admit when they enjoy what you've done, it's very gratifying for yourself that you went through all that work and put it together and people enjoy it. No, serious? Let's just be honest with each other. But it's true. It's true. It's very gratifying. It feels good. It feels good when others do attaboy or attagirl or atta them. I don't know what it's called now. But I will release a fall tomorrow or Sunday. Okay. I have another song ready to post next week. Oh, good. You have to. BJ writes songs. PJ writes songs, and he's hereditary, and he writes songs. So yeah, he conquers that challenge head on, and he makes it work. And he does a beautiful job. He does a wonderful job. So that's his thing, and it's wonderful. I'm seeing everybody, with their everybody with their positivity and what makes them feel good about them. And it's really just, you know, what makes you feel good. It's and you can tell everybody is different. And that's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's the rainbow. That's what makes the world so beautiful. Is everybody is got their own direction, but we can still come together. I think that's wonderful. I think that's the best gift anybody could have, if you ask me. Watching movies. I can't watch movies. Back to the falling asleep. I watch a movie and I'll fall asleep within 10 minutes. And if I watch it at home, within 10 minutes, I'm up banging, washing dishes and cleaning the kitchen. And I find things I need to do. I just can't watch a movie. Yes, it does. Yes. I mean, let's just be honest. It does. Because it's fulfilling to you that you have done something positive that people have enjoyed. You know, your work didn't go in vain. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So that's the kaleidoscope. Yes, it is. It is. It is. And I think it's a beautiful thing. what just a bit of bragging? Okay, we're going to pull it up. If you want to brag, we'll look at it. The short that was posted today has the most sick hair. Oh, nice. With the puppy and the kitty? Is that the one with the puppy and the kitty? Yeah, you got to go see his little clips. They're adorable. And he about once or twice a week he puts kitties in it. And so I'm like, oh, kitties. Oh, kitties. Oh, yeah, it is the one. Okay. Yeah. And then he has him going through a peephole. You know, we look through the peephole, and there he is. Somebody flies with a cape, and he does all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. He's back again. He's back again. Hi, honey. You ready for your ear now? I think I brought you one. Hang on, folks. This table is full of beans, and then I got bags down here. Got his ear. You want that? Okay. It goes into the hall. Yeah, he is. BJ is super creative. Yeah. And he puts out things every day. So, I mean, every day his mind is working that way, you know, working. Well, I don't have a camera. This will stop me. You've all seen it go. It doesn't matter. Yeah, sweetheart. Yeah, but every day he puts out something. Like I said before, I wake up in the morning and I have a couple of BJ and a couple of Echo, and I wake up and it's like, yeah, okay. Okay. Mindfulness. Oh, we didn't get to reading a book. Now, a lot of people do a lot of reading. A lot of people do a lot of reading on this stuff. And when this came out, back in the day, me being an oldster, back in the day when this started, I was really worried that reading was going to become obsolete. But because of this, I mean, kids are learning to read and read such interesting stuff. Yeah. And Echo loves to read books. But, I mean, what their mind is getting full of is quite different than what we were full of. But the reading and the comprehension is still there. So that's, that's wonderful. Yeah, I have a dear friend, and she wants a book. She says, I have Kindle. I want a book. She likes old books. She likes that vanilla smell, that smell of old books. She likes the feel of the paper. She likes that organic feel. She loves that. Yeah, these are adorable. Yeah, but she likes that feel, you know. So a lot of people just get enjoyment out of the book itself, the experience of the book. Yeah, you can't sit long enough for a book. Even if it's Dick and Jane, it's too long, right? But as they used to say, reading is fundamental. When I was a kid, they didn't. I was. They tried everything. They tried everything. They decided I needed glasses because I couldn't read. They got me a tutor because I couldn't read. I still couldn't read. They didn't realize. I just, I was dyslexic. There wasn't a word for that. There was something wrong, right? So we'll get you glasses and we'll get you a tutor and we'll do this and we'll do. Yes. See, that's another fulfilling thing. Getting them, shopping for them, going to old bookstores. I know a lot of people, they just love to go into old bookstores because of, it when paper and that stuff starts to age, it gives off that certain smell. And some people find it like mowed grass. They find it very euphoric. It's a smell they just love, So books can be very enjoyable. Reading can be enjoyable. You've never been a reader either? Yeah. I faked it. You learn how to fake it. I mean, nowadays they teach you how to work with it. You just learn how to fake it after a while. You just do. You just do. You make up silly excuses. I don't have time to read that. I'm not like my bosses. They would give me pages of projects, pages of this one project. Now you need to go home and study this. I look at him going, I'm not going to read that. He thought I was lazy, but I'm not going to tell him that. Anyway, mindfulness. I love that word. It can mean so many different things. Here we go. Write a to-do list. Echo. Write a to-do list for the next day to stay organized with your thoughts. Echo is infamous for that. And she gets a lot done. I have to admit, she gets a lot done. And I'm that way. If I don't make a list the night before of what I need to do the next day, I get up in the morning and I'll dilly-dally. And by the end of the day, I'm going, well, you didn't get half of this stuff done. Yeah. Yes, it is, honey. Yes, it is. Yeah. See, and especially if my plate is full, and I know my plate is full. Like when I was working 2 jobs and I still had to get this done and that done and this done and that done, I would even, because I put it on my phone. Echo does paper, but I put it on my phone because I'll lose a piece of paper. I'll lose a book. I'll leave the book at home. My phone goes with me. So I'll put it in my notes and I'll put it, and as the things come to me, I can start sticking them in the priority list. Like go here first and then here and then they, and I get a lot done that way, but that's just me. But it does help. They say it does help. And then at the end of the day, when you're ready to rest and relax from the craziness of the world, you can look back and go, wow, I got a lot done today. How about, and a lot of people don't do this enough, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. I put it on you put it on your phone as well in the notes. Yeah. Yeah. Like this, back to work. When people would go, well, write it on a piece of paper. And I'm like, what do you want me to do with this? I'll shove it in my pocket and it'll go in the washer. No, let me put it on my phone or take a picture of it or something, or I'll forget. Yeah, notes on the phone. Yes. Yes. A lot of people look back and they see ugliness, there is happy memories. There is happy memories. And I think we need to relish those a little bit more. That's just my opinion. I don't think people relish them enough. We're in a society of digging up old stuff and old dirt, and it's wonderful for the healing. But you have to also do the weighing where this was beautiful and this was fun and this I enjoyed, and it was going fishing with dad, or if it was me personally, I went to the flea market with my grandfather at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, and that was enjoyable. That was enjoyable to me. Yeah, marking something off the list. See, and what I would do is, as I do them, I erase them. So I start with this list. So at the end of the day, the list is smaller, and that's my satisfaction, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. So, yeah, I just don't think we hold on to the happy memories like we should. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There's so much. I mean, we're doing, which is wonderful. We're doing a lot of unpacking of our old things that's happened, but I think we shouldn't let it drown out the good things that happened, if that makes any sense. Okay, that's enough sentimental. Moving on. Jot down things you're grateful for. Just jot them down. Because when you write them down, they kind of stick in your mind a little bit more. Reflect on what you have. Reflect on what you have. Not what you don't have. I mean, yeah, we all don't have. We all don't have. But what do you have that's a positive? I mean, do you have the love of somebody very caring to you? Do you have the love of a fur baby? Do you have, what do you have? You have a roof? You have power? You have internet? You're here with me? I mean, we can get real basic, but what do you have? Oh, is he leaving? Is it time for you to eat? He always leaves. He always leaves. It's time to eat. Okay, connect with friends or family. Hello. This is both friends and chosen family, so that works. Whether through sharing activities like a class or a quiet dinner. Okay. Sorry, I haven't seen, and I don't really want to start one, a YouTube channel of people watching me eat. It's just, I don't think, I mean, there is channels that do some crazy stuff. There's a channel out there that he puts a toilet lid on his head, decorates the toilet lid, and then beats himself on the head with one of those blow up bats, and he does it for hours. People watch him. I'm like, what? Anyway. So yeah, but I think like activities like a class, I think that's back to the Diamond painting. I mean, it's not really a class, but it's like a group of 3 or 4, and they all get together and do it. So it would be, a time to do that kind of. Gratitude is everything. It really is. It really is. I mean, it's, you know, it can describe so much, but it envelops so much, if that makes sense. Um, Performing acts of kindness. Okay, small gestures like saying thank you, helping a colleague, and back to that. Just smile. Just smile. At the grocery store, at the five and dime, at the whatever. Smile. You know, people, there's people out there that do appreciate that. I mean, when I go to a register, I mean, I've dealt with public all my life. That's all I did, all my life. And maybe different versions of, but I dealt with the public. But that's what I was good at. So I stuck with what I was good at. But being that, when I go to a register or something like that, I will tell them thank you. I will smile with them. I will, because that person at the register gets beat up. Beat up. They have no control over the prices. They have no control over why their register's jamming. They have no control over why your debit card isn't being taken. They have no control over that, but they get the brunt of it, right? So I do. And then people will go with me to the stores and they're like, well, you just you're so vanilla to them. You're so Pollyanna to them. And I'm thinking, you got to make up for it. All the beating they get. So being nice, being a smile, being a thank you, it goes a long way because you don't really know what the other person has gone through. You really don't. Acknowledging people around you. There you go. Just acknowledge them. Echo knows. Acknowledge them. Acknowledge, their existence. That's a big thing. A big thing is people don't get acknowledged. And a smile and a thank you or excuse me or, I'm from a pushy world. My environment was very pushy, very fast paced. And so you kind of, if you bumped into somebody, you just kind of grunted at them and kept going. That was about it. But it's still an acknowledgement. And in that environment, that was a big thing. That was a, excuse me, oh, I'm so sorry. Blah, blah, blah. It was that way. Kindness. Kindness it goes so far. It really goes a long way. It really does. And kindness to yourself. That's what it's all about. And if you're honored enough that somebody gives you kindness that you don't know, I mean, doesn't that feel good? Wouldn't you want to ripple that? I mean, really, wouldn't you want to ripple that? See, he's getting too crazy with that here. Helping a colleague. And I know this, I can see the names here. Basically, everybody has reached out. Everybody reaches out. If somebody needs help, everybody reaches out. Yeah, nothing but it doesn't it? It fits everything, doesn't it? It really does. It really does. That's the reason it always ends up back there. Nothing but ripples. It really matters. It really matters. Volunteering. I used to love to volunteer. I haven't volunteered. Since my agoraphobia kicked in, I haven't volunteered. He scared you? Oh, no. He's fine. He coughed, and then I could hear him crunching again, so he wasn't too bad off. He's just being silly. I used to love to volunteer. I would work. There he goes again. See, he's getting too excited about that bone, that ear. Um, he, I used to work at, I'm going to call it a soup kitchen. It was a homeless shelter. And I used to work there. I didn't work there, I volunteered, once a month. It was the first Sunday of the month. And I would go there. And then there was an animal shelter. And I would stop by there 2, 3 times a week, especially if I had a hard week, hard day. I'd stop by there and and I didn't do anything there. I loved it. Oh, kindness. It is. It is. And it's free. And it's free. Kindness is the easiest ripple to create. Yes. And it's free. And I didn't do anything at the animal shelter. What I did was I went in there, and it was always laundry. Because by the time I got off work, they'd already washed, gave all of the pets a bath and all that stuff. So there was always laundry. So I was always doing laundry. Okay, so what? If it makes it easier on the girls, the people that worked there, most of them were females. The guys were, I don't know where they were. They weren't around the laundry, I'll tell you that. But I would do laundry, and then while they were in the washer and the dryer, and after I got that load folded, I would just go and sit with the feral cats, and I would just sit with, and just calm down the new ones, the newbies that came in, because they were so scared, and I would just sit there with them, and it was very calming to me as well, because I could feel their energy, and we would just calm each other down together. And so I would do that, and it was very rewarding for me. Oh, what's he saying now? What's he saying? Oh, yeah, that, yeah, and it's free. Make others smile. Well, here we are, and here we go. Make others smile. Smiling in itself can lift your own mood, and making a small change to brighten someone else's day makes you feel good too. Okay, didn't we already talk about that? I talk about that a lot. A smile. Because it's sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's really hard to smile. It can be very, very difficult. I remember back when, now you guys remember this. Remember back when the big C was around and they had the mask and people would have smiles. Some were made that way, and then some were the disposable ones, and they would just take a pin and put a smile on, because a smile matters. A smile matters. It's such an easy thing to do. The only downside is it causes more wrinkles. But you can see I really don't care. I really don't care. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. I'll share mine. I'm happy to share mine. What is up with this hair? It doesn't bother you, but it's driving me nuts. I think if a smile gets one other person smiling, we're back to that ripple again. That they can pay it forward, and I think that's a wonderful thing. I do. So, what have we learned tonight? Oh my gosh, I've talked for an hour. I even have a video. Aria, are you still here? Okay. Let's see which one I have tonight. Oh, okay. We're going to play this video. I don't know what it's going to do, but we're going to play this video. It's only 2 minutes long. So stick around, honey. Stick around, everybody. I'll be right back. We'll see what happens. Hopefully this thing doesn't blow up, but we'll try it.
Got weeds growing, see beauty in small places. I keep going. The sun is shining, you should too. Tiny miracles are all around. Little flowers push up through the ground. Tiny miracles are all around. Look up high, no frown. A ladybug is landing on my outstretched hand. Feel good vibe expanding across the land. Tiny miracles are all around. Little flowers push up through the ground. Tiny miracles are all around. Look up high, no frown. A ladybug is landing on my outstretched hand. Feel good vibe expanding across the land. Tiny miracles are all around. Little flowers push up through the ground. Tiny miracles are all around. Look up high, no frown. Don't be sad today, just look around you. Let the music play, I found you. Don't be sad today, just look around you. Let the music play, I found you.
So what'd you think? What'd you think? That was a collage of like little critters I've been filming. And I love that the ladybug wanted to dance to the song. I thought that was really sweet of her. I went, keep dancing, keep circling for me, honey. So yeah, I've been collecting clips of certain things for quite some time. And finally I went, you know what? I'm going to do something with that. So I hope you liked it. That looked like your hand. Other. That was other. Other came across that. Yeah, he came across that at work. If you notice closely, it had an owie. So it was pretty scared. So yeah. So he was trying to get it. Yeah. But that's another act of kindness, you know? So I thought that was very special. So I had to take a picture of it. I had to take a picture of it. Thank you. Thank you. I am taking my video clips that I'm doing on my lives and I'm putting them out there. So in case you guys want to see them again or somebody that missed it or don't want to look at it all, don't go there. But yeah, it'll be out there. It'll be out there. I'm starting to put them out there. Yeah, animals show us kindness too. I mean, look at our fur babies. Oh, I gotta go. Other is calling me. I love you. I'm sorry. Remember what I always say. Try to make today just a little bit better than yesterday. I love you.